Hey guys, back again, and today guys I just wanted to make a quick video guys on our PlayStation 5 VR. So guys, you may have seen over the last few days I've put up a couple of gameplays guys, and in my title I normally put my mic is broken, and that is because guys the mic is actually broken on this VR2. Now, I've done a lot of research, guys, into seeing, like, if you can put a secondary microphone on, and you cannot, guys. So, this video, guys, basically is to make people aware. So, I've read where some people say you can have a secondary mic, but a lot of people saying you can't. And even comments from Sony itself say that the microphone is built into the VR, so you don't have to. And so yeah, now this VR guys is not brand new. I got this one secondhand off my parents, but they basically don't go online with gaming. They don't do anything like that. They basically bought it for their own use to play. I only noticed the mic was broken when I bought it off them, and then obviously went to play games and make videos for you guys and have fun as well commentating that lot. Because I won't lie, guys, right? That's what makes the VR experience, is being able to put your own slapstick humor to it, having a blast. It is absolutely fun, guys. And in my opinion, this is the way forward with gaming over online only and all that rubbish that I don't like, guys. I think VR is a great step forward in the video gaming world, you know. I mean, it makes games that you've already played completely different, guys. And you will never be, I can never explain it to you guys from a point of view of you watching one of my YouTube videos, or even watching somebody else's YouTube videos in the VR experience. Those who's played the VR will know exactly what I mean. Like, if you watch my gameplay back, guys, on Resident Evil Village, you see them zombies and them monsters, and they just look like they would in the normal video game to you. To explain the actual size and how it looks through the VR, guys, it's like you're standing in that game yourself, and everything is actual life size. So the monsters in that game are fucking huge. And trust me, guys, right? Yeah, if you're not prepared for it, it can, you know, make you jump, make your heart rate go up, guys. It depends on what it is, especially now that they're getting so realistic, guys. Literally so realistic. I did a gameplay yesterday on Gran Turismo. Not brilliant. Not in the sense of, like, the gameplay went brilliant, but my video went brilliant, guys. But that game, guys, I started off playing it, and it made me feel quite ill to start off with, guys. I got a lot of, like, vibration in my own head. People that know what I'm on about is when you're sensitive to movement. So when you get your VR on, like, certain movements will make you feel ill. For the first 5 minutes, moving forward and backwards was a doddle, but the left and the right kind of messed my head up, guys. I'll tell you where the vibration comes from me. It's like the top of my head, but like where my ears are, guys, right just behind the temples. I get like a vibration, like I'm going dizzy, guys. Now, everyone can experience this, but if you do what I do, guys, and just familiarize yourself, take your time, and literally take, you know, baby steps into it. Eventually, guys, you'll get to like I was, guys. I was hammering around the tracks, coming first place and that lot. And it is a completely great experience. Now, I weren't sure how to play Gran Turismo with VR, because with the Village, there's a download patch for the VR. You know, you download the VR mode. Same with Resident Evil 4, and I've done that as well, guys, but I haven't played it yet. But with Gran Turismo, you just do the update, guys. You turn your VR headset on, and you're instantly in VR. So that is fucking amazing, because if you, like, you know, get to the point that you still want to race, but you don't want to play your VR, just take your VR headset off and it goes back to normal, guys. So that's really, really good. I cannot explain in words, guys, how good Gran Turismo 7 in VR actually is. And I'm hoping that VR isn't going to stay as slow as it has been, guys. It is coming out very slow at the moment, but I'm hoping that PlayStation are going to really whip it into shape and bring out some games, guys. I would love to see some more physical games, a hell of a lot more physical games, because I would like to pick up some more physical games. I've got a few downloaded, guys, and you know that's a Debbie Downer for me. I do not like downloadable games, guys. I prefer the physical market. So I would hopefully like if VR actually starts to, or, you know, the company start bringing out more VR games physically. because that would be cool. I'm hoping they're going to bring out Arizona Sunshine 2 physically at some point, because at this moment in time, guys, it is 50 quid on the store, and I will never pay that. I will never pay that for a digital game, guys. Gotta get it right. But the fact is, you know, I'd pay 50 quid for it as a actual physical game, guys. I would. And people might think, what's the difference? It's a lot for me. It might not be a lot for everybody else, guys. I'm not going to keep going into the fact that I hate digital games and I hate online games. You all know my feelings on it. But I'm not going to go into depth of every single time a game comes out that's digital or online, you know what I mean, guys? But the point is, you know, I'm a physical collector and I love my physical games. And, you know, but I love the VR. I don't mind paying 15, 14 pounds, something like that, guys, for a digital game if it's like that, you know, for the VR. But I'm not paying 50 quid for a digital VR game, guys. Never, never, never. Not for any game. So, you know, I mean, because people may see I do dabble with a bit of online games, you know, when it comes to the digital market. But all the games I buy, guys, are literally between $3.99, $4.99, $2.99 and 99p and stuff like that, guys. I don't go above that market because I don't mind losing a fiver if they ever took the game off the server or whatever, guys. I don't mind losing a fiver, but I'm not going to spend 20, 30, 50 for a digital game that is not even mine, and if I don't want it later, I can't sell it. You know, if the system goes obsolete and you sell it as a big job lot, you can't sell it. It's just basically a shell. You've paid all that money, all that time, for all them years for absolutely fucking nothing. So, you know, that in my opinion is why I won't do that. But I've just recently picked up, my parents actually bought it for me, which is Kill It With VR or Kill It With Fire. So the spider game, I haven't played that yet. I'm going to be playing that one probably today, guys. But I'm not having as much fun with the VR as I'd like to, guys, because I like to put my own squishy banter onto it, guys. And I do it even when I'm not able to talk through mic, guys. You can tell in the gameplay, I'm having a laugh. I'm having fun, guys. I was having a blast playing Plov or what the hell it's called, guys. But again, right, that game's weird in the sense of they have an option for you to sit down and stand up, but even when you're sitting down, guys, they do not adjust it for you to be standing up, if you get what I mean, guys. So when I'm sitting down, I'm still sat down in the game. That's why I'm at nuts level. I'm playing like a dwarf. No disrespect, but I am. I'm literally fucking knee height, and I can't do nothing about that, guys. And I run really slow because of that feature. Hopefully they'll fix that later so you can adjust the height while sat down, because I will admit, guys, I cannot play the VR standing up. It messes with my head, guys, and it makes me tilt forward, so I literally fall flat on my face with the VR on. I ain't joking, guys. I don't know why that does that to me, but I do the same thing if I walk down a really dark corridor or in the dark in general, guys. I've always felt I don't have no balance. I don't know why that is, but just recent years, I found out my dad's got the same thing. So maybe it's hereditary, I don't know. But I've always found that I'm better off on the floor, guys, crawling on my hands and knees in the dark. Or, like, you know, like that. I mean, if there's a little bit of light in there, guys, or like an exit sign or something, I'm fine. I can focus on that and I stay straight. But if I went into a completely 100% pitch black, couldn't see nothing room, I'd fall over, guys, and I don't know why. I just feel like I've got no balance. I feel like the ground is moving, yet it's not. I don't understand why, but that's just something it is. And it does that same effect with the VR on, because it's weird, guys. It's like you're standing up, and when you move in the game, you want to move as well, and I can't, so I want to fall over. It's weird. It's really weird. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to go on about that. All I'm going to say is, like, the mic is 100% broke on this machine, because I have seen people have problems where they might not be able to have their microphone, or you can't hear other players and they can't hear you. But no, it's not that with this, guys. There is no mic at all. And not only that, guys, my headphones don't work either. So I don't know. I've looked it up, guys. I've done everything. From what I've seen, it does need a tear down. I don't know how much that's going to cost. Because basically, if I flip it upside down, guys, like this, you can see here's the mic, guys. So the mic is here. And you basically take it all apart, and the microphone chip is around here somewhere behind these two camera sensors and that. So that's the reason I haven't done it, guys. I'm not going to try and do it. I'm not that stupid. I know that that's way above my brain capacity. The most I've ever done, guys, is take my consoles apart to what I'd call a stage A, B, and C tear down, guys, where I clean them. and then I put them back together. I think the most I've did was my PlayStation 3, guys. I took that fully apart, but I followed a step-by-step guide to put it back together again, and all worked fine. You know, I was shitting bricks, but you never learn until you do it. But with this, guys, it's too much money for me to do it. I mean, I didn't pay a lot of money for it because, like I said, I got it secondhand off my mum and dad. However, I know if I break it, it's done and dusted then, and they are still around the £500 mark to buy. So at the moment, I'm just looking at it as I've been given lemons, make lemonade, guys. So at the minute, I can play it. I can play games for you guys. I just cannot put any audio of my own or do any commentary or have any fun like that with you guys until I either get the microphone fixed or eventually I do buy another one. Now, I might buy another one, guys, and then sell this one as spare and repair and explain what's wrong with it. But at the moment, guys, I do not know. I cannot think about that right now. But if I did buy another one, it would be secondhand anyway. And that'd have to be later into this year, guys. Really late into this year. Because they're not cheap. That's the thing. They're not cheap. I was lucky. I got this one off my mum and dad for 150 quid. And you might think, 150 quid. Yeah, they're £500. My mum and dad only played it twice. And then, obviously, we played it every single day since then. And, so, yeah. But, like I said, I do enjoy it, guys. If you played the VR1, the VR1 is fantastic. However, it is day and night between this one and that one. And it's a shame, really, because I do love the VR1, guys, that much that I've nearly completed the full game library that is on there. I think I'm missing maybe 5, 6, maybe a few more if you count some limited run style ones. But they are literally, I've nearly completed the full library of physical games on the VR1, guys. I loved it that much. So yeah, I'm hoping to get back into this one, guys, but I just wanted to explain the reason why every time you see a VR gameplay, guys, I'm not talking, I'm not having a laugh, I'm not explaining things, guys. It's because the mic doesn't work at all. It is officially broken. And what I mean by that, guys, is if I go onto the microphone settings, there is no line going across. The mic is not muted or nothing. The minute I take the headset off, the mic works again because it's coming through the joypad. And then the minute the headset goes back on, it goes straight back into VR mode, and it will not work. The microphone does not work on this system. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's something that it's done while transporting it from my parents' house to here, or if it was always like it. Because, like I said, my parents never played online. They don't talk. They don't make videos. They don't do that. So they never used the mic, guys. They never knew it was working or not. They just knew the console was working. They played the games they wanted to play, and yeah. So that's that, guys. So it is what it is, guys. And because I ended up buying their PlayStation 5 with it, guys, I ended up getting the games my parents downloaded. That's why I've got Pavlov. That's why I've got the Canoe game. That's why I've got a few other games, guys. I won't lie, I haven't bought them. They're what my parents bought. They didn't mind about buying digitally or anything like that, guys, and that's what they got them. And I got them when I bought their console. And because they had it on SharePlay, guys, I could basically put my account on it, and I still got the games. So that's basically what it is. But, yeah, I don't know what more to say about it, guys. I don't want to go on too much, but I just want to explain it, guys, and say that if you are looking to pick up a PlayStation VR2, guys, do not worry about it being like, will it make your expectations? I think you'll be blown away by it, guys. If you are like me and you're sensitive to movement, or you do have, you know, I'll call it fits, I suppose. You have fits, or you've got vertigo or something like that. I recommend playing it sat down, and I recommend taking baby steps. For example, if you want to play Gran Turismo, you can play that with your, obviously, your joypad, a steering wheel, whatever, with the VR headset on. I suggest you start off going to time trial, because in time trial, you can stop and go at your own leisure. I know it's not really the point of going 3 miles an hour around a track, but you'll get used to the movement. Give yourself, say, half an hour to an hour to adjust yourself, get used to it. Do keep taking the headset back off to make sure that you're not dizzy when you take it off. I've got over that. I don't even do that anymore now, guys. I can play this thing for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours in a row, take it off, and I'm not dizzy at all. But when I first got my original VR, that's the first thing I experienced was dizziness when I took it off, and I hate feeling dizzy, so I sold my first ever VR and didn't do it. Then my parents bought their original VR, and I played a few games on there, and I really enjoyed it again. And I learned that if I kept taking it off and looking around the room for a little while, like 10 minutes, then put it back on and starting the game again, I was fine. So I did that, guys, and then over the time, the dizzy just never came back with me playing it. So I guess I got used to the motion movement. I don't know, muscle memory. I don't know, guys. But yeah, the first game on the PS VR2 that made me feel really quite ill was, in fact, Gran Turismo. But I soon got over it, guys. I took about an hour off doing recordings, guys, and played it. And as you can see, guys, I was used to it. I was hammering around the tracks, coming first place in races, doing all this, that, and the other. And I had a blast, guys. So I would recommend that. But what I was going to say, guys, if you pick this up brand new or secondhand, make sure everything works, guys. Make sure your microphone is working in the sense that you go to set up your own party, basically. Go to the microphone. Make sure you've got a bar moving when you're talking, guys. If you do, you're home free. That's pretty much all I can say, guys. That's the only problem I've got with mine. I've never had anything wrong with my controllers. I don't get stick drift and nothing like that. They work absolutely fine. I would say be very careful with them. They are quite robust, but if you are got young kids playing it and they're chucking it around or doing this, that, and the other with it, you might damage it. I suppose you could damage it, but at the end of the day, if you've got the straps on, you're playing properly, I can't see you're going to get a problem. Same with this. This is very robust and, you know, it's great. You do not need a bloody camera anymore because it's all built in. But like I said, I can't stress enough, guys. If you're picking one up secondhand or you're picking it up brand new, make sure everything works before you are happy and say, yep, that's going to be mine to keep. Because I didn't do that, obviously, until then. But I wouldn't have done, you know, took it back to my parents and moaned to that anyway. They're my parents, you know, it's not their fault. It's probably the way they bought it, whatnot. And then I'm still having fun with it. Like I said, I can get it fixed. I'm going to look down that route first, see how much that's going to cost. If that's going to cost maybe just as much as maybe a second-hand one, then I'll probably buy a second-hand one and sell this one dirt cheap for spare and repair, guys. But in the meantime, guys, I just cannot make microphone sounds in my VR gameplays. So, yeah, that sucks. But in the meantime, guys, I will still make gameplays here and there on it, especially on Gran Turismo, guys, because I cannot leave that alone. That is an absolute blast, guys. And like I said, my videos don't do it justice. If you've played the VR, you know. If you haven't, you're missing out. You are truly, truly missing out. And I suggest you go and at least try one, guys, because you will be blown away by the actual detail, the fun, the clarity, and everything. It's just amazing, guys. And like I said, in my opinion, this is the way forward. This has always been the way forward for me. If every single game came with a free downloadable patch later for VR mode, oh my God. The games, man, they'd be amazing. They'd be amazing. Absolutely nuts. But we'll see what the future holds for it. I'm hoping a lot more games come out, especially physically, guys, and I will be buying them games, and I will be doing more and more on the channel. But anyway, guys, this is a long enough video. I've gone on enough. I will apologise for the long rant about it, or discussion about it, I should say. Well, anyway, I'll just explain the things, guys. So anyway, guys, I'll say this. Thank you very, 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 very much for watching, guys. More gameplays will be coming up on the channel, guys. I'm trying really hard, as you guys can see, to make the channel better this year, bringing different gameplays, more gameplays, games you wouldn't normally see, and this, that, and the other, guys. So do hopefully stay tuned to the channel, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.